Hello, it's Tuesday, me and you's day. All right. And for anyone celebrating a birthday, we're supposed to be celebrating our birthday every single day of the year. I have some very special messages for us today. Before I start, I was just on Kevin Loving Vibrations with him. That went very well. We always have very succinct answers, and it always goes. It always flows. It always goes really well. I wanted to give a quick thank you to Patricia W. and Barbara K. I'm so very grateful. Thank you. And I wanted to talk about, I have readings available second half of August, thewayofpositivechange.com. Just scroll down to book an appointment. And I wanted to talk about our card of the day. So yesterday we had the Hermit, and today we had the Hierophant. So those are, along with the High Priestess, those are the two spiritual leaders, the ones that catch our eyes anyway for spirituality in the tarot and the major arcana. So what does that mean? And you can join us, every day, card of the day, The Way of Positive Change, Facebook, Instagram, and Blue Sky. And of course, there's, that's just our community. That's not like no one's making cash or anything like that. It's just a place for us to meet, a place for us to look at looking at cards, getting to know the cards and sharing. Hey, Beth. Hey, Square Peg. Jabby. Hey. All right. So we have a lot of questions, but I really wanted to focus on what kind of events are going on at the time of Trump leaving office. So I just want to take a look at that. I also want to share with you that in personal readings lately, a lot of people have been getting the devil card in their financial area. And why is that? I want to take a quick checkup on our economy. Just to see, I just want to make sure that everybody's not going into debt or overspending. And Trump's getting desperate. He's he's very accusatory. I have to be careful with my words. To President Obama about elections and Russian interference. I asked with Kevin if Obama was going to do something. I got the High Priestess and the Tower, because he can't just get away with saying things like that. You just can't. And he's doing it on purpose, and he is overpronouncing, Barack Hussein Obama. He's really egging people on, trying to get people off the Epstein thing, and that's not going to happen. And he's getting desperate. He keeps saying, the election stuff, because he knows that we know what he did with Muskrat. Okay. And then I'm going to ask about Colin Allred and food supply prices and special messages for us. So I just want to start there because I feel like our guides and angels are telling us to really get our to get our guru on, to tune into our gurus. So if you have, special spiritual people that you follow, people that interview people that are spiritual, like Mel Robbins or Jay Shetty or any of the podcasters that have a whole litany of people who do spiritual practices, that would be good. If you have old favorites that you like Louise Hay or Greg Braden or Bruce Lipton or Wayne Dyer, any of their old teachings or some of their PBS specials that you can look up on YouTube, or any of their speaking, or you can watch the movie You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. Anything that helps you. So your favorite readings, from any of your spiritual gurus, Maya Angelou, any of them will be very, very helpful right now. So we need a reboot. Hey, Paula, We need a reboot, and they're telling us to get ready because the boat is rocking. So our grounding and our spiritual reboot, our mind, body, spirit reboot, is really important, so that we can get around through and come out on the other side of the bad stuff that other people are doing. And Kevin and I discussed about not absorbing too much of it. So that's why we're here. That's what we're doing here together. And I want to take a look at what the special message is for us, because I've been listening to many of the astrologers. This new moon is very challenging the day after. So the new moon in Leo on Thursday, and also on Friday. The energies, we're in it now, we're in it after. And you can just see what's on display. But I think I also really tuned in that what is going on now, it's very important for us to clear the clutter right now. So, you move your stuff, you change your life. You clear your clutter, you clear your mind, right? I read for people and I tell people, just take 3 things out each day. Throw 3 things away each day. If you have to make a Goodwill pile, get a box and put it in the box. And at the end of every month, take it up. But remove 3 things. That way, you can take one thing from any room. You don't get overwhelmed. And then by the time you've done 7 days, you've removed 21 items from your home. If you think about it, it adds up, right? 21, 1 week, 2 weeks, that's 42, right? So it's a big deal. It really works. But when a new moon comes, it's about doing our short-term goals and our vision boards for our short-term gradient goals, not like, a Swiss chalet or whatever, but keeping it, that could be gradient for some people. It's gradient for us. Anyway, so getting together your vision boards. And listen, I didn't even realize that they sell vision board books on Amazon. I just stumbled across that because I was looking for a new journal. Anyway, I couldn't believe it. Got so excited. So now I know what I'm going to send for some presents. So I just want you to focus on doing and sweeping out, new moon, sweep out the house. Sweep it up, sweep it out, and clear the clutter. Hey, Becca. Okay, with Tokyo is saying Spanky's going back to the mud in 4 days. Wishing you all luck. Okay. Is that which Tokyo, or I don't know what that is. Anyway, I want to get a special. Oh, which TikTok? Okay, all right. So let's just see. So we've really got to ground, spiritual reboot, and focus on your breath. Do some yoga. Do restorative yoga, where it's just a couple of poses and you're focusing on your breathing. How long's it been since you actually took a breath and got it down into the base of your lungs? Do some prayers. Send out some loving affirmations for the people in Alcatraz, in CCOT, because they work. Just send out loving vibes for the world to become a more loving place. Send out your positive affirmations. Take a walk. But I want to know what special message is for us during this time, this new moon. What special message is for us, guides and angels? I'm asking for it first up, for us, because we come first. We're in control. If you came over from Kevin's channel to watch me, welcome to our Lightworker family, and please hit the like button and subscribe, and that way you can spend more time with us. We would love that. Okay, so stay out of your head, stay present. When this comes up, sometimes I tell people, get out of your head and get into your car. Just get out of there. There's too much stuff going on in there. And we overanalyze things. And then it immobilizes us. Thank you, Miss Beth. Thank you so much. So this is analysis paralysis with this Eight of Swords. So get out of your head, get in your car, right? Get a move on. Or take baby steps. You don't have to know everything about where you're going. Life is an adventure. Just start out. You can overanalyze yourself right into paralysis. Watch your emotions. The Ace of Cups is on its side. New time is coming. Okay, here's our card of the day. Does that surprise you? No, it doesn't. No surprises here. All right, so the Hierophant card. Get your guru on. Study something. Study the writing of Bruce Lipton or epigenetics and about your field. You know, what are you putting in your field? Is your field clean? Is your field clear? Can you clear the clutter so you can clear your mind? And sweeping at the new moon is very powerful. It's really powerful because you're cleansing, clearing, charging your atmosphere in your home, right? Cleanse, clear, charge program. Cleanse, clear, charge program, and that way you move the crystals around, you wash them off, you put them out in the moonlight, and you do your vision board. Okay, so there's the other spiritual leader, the High Priestess. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we don't know, that we can't see, you know, or we're just not privy to, but we can understand our own power. And we can send out positive affirmations that become a cosmic wave in quantum physics. This is huge. What you send out comes back. So, and writing a gratitude list is the highest form of prayer, is giving gratitude. It's hard to sit down and start writing it because the dark voice doesn't want you to start writing out your gratitude list. They'll tell you, that dark voice will say, you can't do that right now. You got to go do your laundry. Happens. All right, so do your spiritual work. Quiet things down so you can hear your breath and hear the voice within. And you know that things are going to change soon. New opportunities are coming. They want you to go ahead and eat good, comfort, soothing foods. Give great gratitude for the things that you have and the food that you have and your neighbors and your friends. The safe night that brings the trusty word, the helpful, the one who takes the security and brings security is coming in, right? But we have to ground. He's grounded. The hooves on this horse is the only night where the hooves are on the ground. Now we're getting two of the most intuitive cards in the tarot. In the 78 cards, the three that are of psychic abilities are the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Cups. So they're saying tune in to your spidey senses. Okay, and then there's that karma card. What you send out comes back to you. It's all about your intentions, setting your intentions with your vision board, your gratitude list, sweeping out your house, changing a few things around, clearing the walkways, clearing the energy, and working with the cosmic forces, right? And quantum physics. So this is very important. Your words make a ripple. Your desires and your words make a ripple. It goes out, it affects other people, and it comes back to you. So that's what they're saying. Look towards the future. Don't worry about the crazy people right now. That's going over here to the left in the Hangman. Start new. Start fresh. Let's start celebrating our wins today, right? Go ahead and celebrate with your I'm so fat John Travolta. I can have anything I want. It's my birthday card every day. Really, that's what this card is. So go ahead, eat cake. Eat cake. All right. So this is a big deal. And we we need to know that better things are coming, that common sense returns, and the security knight is there to protect, and word and good information, positivity is coming our way. So we must welcome the future. We welcome it today. We're staying present, but we're ignoring the ugly. All right, so that's the big message, what's on the bottom. The chaos makers are breaking even from one another. They're tattling on each other. They're breaking, and there is some sadness, but that's not where we're headed. We're headed towards better times. Remember, when you take a look at the weather in a Celtic cross, you see that we've got a lot of yellow and clear blue and clear skies. We don't have those swords and the jagged clouds. We're going towards better times, but we must know we have to work our magic. You know, we have to build our strength up and know for certainty that better things are coming for us. All right. Now, so cleanse, clear, charge program. Cleanse, clear, charge program. That goes for your home. Clear the clutter, clear your mind. Move your stuff, change your life. That's Karen Kingston's book. That was a bestseller at my store and at Planet Earth. All right. It's a fabulous book. All right. It has Feng Shui in it. I am going to do a crystal class coming up in August. Going to be towards the end of August. Okay. So it'll be like maybe the last week of August. But I'll talk more about it in upcoming videos. It's going to be like a 3-hour thing, like the Tarot for Relationships this coming Saturday. That class is closed. I wanted only 20 people because it's very interactive. All right, and there's our other psychic card on the bottom. All right, so let's take a look. Oops, I meant to push this back. I'm sorry. How can you see the cards with that in the way? All right, I want to take a look at Colin Allred's run for Senate. He's trying to beat out John Cornyn. Will he be successful this time? I feel that he was successful last time, but there were shenanigans going on. Will Colin Allred be successful this time running for his Senate seat? Choices. He has to have the turnout. You guys have to turn out for this. He needs more money. He needs more money. All right, I like the magician there. He's trying hard. He lost in the past. He needs more. He needs more oomph. Legal challenges. Okay, Star, I think he's going to get it this time. I'm so excited. Yay. Okay, I'm not reading on him again. That's it. It's set in stone. There it is. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, I want to know if we are, so Trump knows that we know what he did. So I want to know, are we going to get information about the cheating that took place with Muskrat? I want to know, are we going to get any information on that soon? Confirming, validating is a better word. Information soon. All right, there's going to be a meeting and there's going to be information coming out in a certain place. Where people didn't vote in vote write-in mail-in ballots. Something happens with mail-in ballots because the people didn't arrive at the building. There's plans for this. We get to move forward. Okay, we get to move forward. And we've entered into the time of Leo. Information coming out. Information being handed over. Incoming news. Reasons to celebrate. Okay, so it's coming. It is. All right, so the Three of Cups isn't immediate. Cups take time, out of all the suits. Swords, swords and wands, I think, are probably more quick than Cups and Pentacles. So, but I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a definite yes that we're getting information about the fake numbers. Okay? I'm getting it. It's right there. I mean, it can't be taken any other way. Information, moving forward, breakthrough, victory after adversity, information being handed over, reason to celebrate, celebration. Could be women putting it together. All right. Now, why are so many people that I'm reading for getting the Devil card for their finances? Now that means there could be added debt, overspending. It could be fear, right? The Devil card could just be fear. Why are people getting the Devil card in their financial house when I do the 12-card astrological spread? When we do that spread, quick changes. When we do that spread, it allows me to look into all areas of your life, from health to money to loved ones to relationships, other people's money. That's why it's important to record your reading. And if someone won't let you record your reading, why is that? Don't have the reading. All right, this is about balance. It's about making financial decisions with your head and not your heart. This Lady Justice makes decisions with her head, removed, devoid of all emotion, right? So you have to think with common sense and keeping things balanced. It's not about spending for the future now or being the star now. And some people have lost some optimism, right? I just forgot that I wanted to tell you something else about. Okay. Arguments about money. Not everybody on the same page. Maybe this is people thinking, what I want to do in the future, or spending things on myself, which I wholeheartedly agree people need to do for themselves. But it looks like because there are so many disagreements in Congress and about the tariffs, and there is disruptive energy here, not everyone agreeing, and it's also misinformation that and the tariffs could be feeling like gambling moves, and it's all about the orange one. All right, now the good thing about this is when the High Priestess comes up, it indicates that we have control over the situation, that we don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot by overspending. So it's about having common sense and keeping things balanced. And if you spend too much, you give too much to the littles, anything you want to spend it on, then we make a problem for ourselves. So the answer to this question is that people are making problems for themselves, which means that they're not keeping things balanced, right? Because this card is another big card of balance, and it's on its side. All right. And then are there financial hardships coming up for us? Are there financial hardships coming up for us? A lot of the, Laura Contreras says, I love Karen King. She's so good. I couldn't keep that book, Move Your Stuff, Change Your Life. I couldn't keep it in my store. I had to order 10 copies and it was gone. It was a staple. Okay, so is there a financial hardship coming up? Uh-oh, did someone lose me? I'm so sorry. We have lightning going on. All right. Is there financial hardship coming up? And then don't forget to go to big box stores, go to Aldi's. Aldi's has very good deals. And when I had a financial trying time, I wrote to companies, I emailed companies like Amy's Frozen Foods and things like that, and their soups, and I told them how much I loved their product and I was having a difficult time. Could they please send me some manufacturing coupons? They sent me gobs. So don't forget to email companies. They will send you coupons, manufacturer coupons. Okay. This means we're going to be okay. All right. So I just want you to know that we're going to be okay. But things could feel imbalanced because there's the energy around finances is not harmonized. Do what you need to do to make extra money now. Don't gamble, right? I think that the stable coin, I think that's an actually good idea. If it's a stable coin and it's solid with the bank, I think it'd be good. Yeah, it worked. When I emailed companies, I got coupons from them. Not just one company, and it was very helpful. All right. Do everything that you need to do so that you're not spending too much. Rise to the challenge. Think with strategy. Get out of debt if you're in it. Just start paying off the smallest debt that you have, and then then when you're done with that, then take the money from that and bring it over to the next smallest debt, and make a double payment on it, and you'll get out. But there it is again. Okay, so a lot of people are not paying attention. So I'm just saying, but there's victory after adversity. We're going to be okay. And the best thing about this is that you know what you need to do. Intuitively, you know what you need to do. We just need to start doing it. Okay. But we're gonna be okay. There are places that we just need to go. We just need to get out of our head and get in the car, just like we got with that 8 of Swords, right? And stop freezing up and don't overspend. All right. Pay off the smallest debt first. All right. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you about was that it looks like if we have projects like moving, like clearing your clutter or cleaning out your garage, it looks like more people will be taking vacations. From what I'm getting in the readings, that I'm so grateful to be able to do readings for many of you. What I'm getting in readings is that many people will travel next year. And so we want to get some of that work done now. So if you find yourself sitting around or, just watching too much of the boob tube, and you can just go ahead and start moving stuff out of there, Just try to go ahead and start moving in that direction. And if you need to do, if you just want to do 5 things a day, go ahead. But if you need to focus on the garage, go ahead. Try to get some work done now so that you can really play and have fun next year. Okay? All right. That's what I'm picking up. Yep. I just showed my age, the boob tube. Okay. I don't even know why they called it that. All right. Now let's take a look. Oh, are food prices going up? I just want to look at that. Are we going to have a food shortage or a problem with food supply or food prices? What can you tell us about that? We're safe here. We're safe with that. We just have to do better with our finances. We have to focus on our finances. Stay present and not wish upon a star. All right. And they are going to raise the prices here. And it could be tough. But I feel like it's only for a short period of time. And we're okay here. Working together to help the farmers. There's some agricultural concerns and anxiety here, but everybody's working together. We didn't take care of them enough. We didn't take care of dairy farmers and food farmers. We didn't, and we have to help Ukraine. We have to help Ukraine. Anyway, we're going to be okay. There is some anxiety, but we're going to be okay because the Empress is a bigger card than that. But this does. Okay, so there is some price changes going on and some flux and change here, but we're all right. Okay, but it could be tough for people, but you got to utilize those stores like Aldi's and double coupon days and get those coupons. Okay. So and then I promised myself I would look at the economy for all of us. So how's the average citizen's economic outlook for the last half of 2025? Okay, there's a lot of rumors and a lot of speculation, so just don't listen to it. Take care of yourself. If you know you want to create a website, then create the website. Don't put it off. Do not procrastinate. This is not the time to procrastinate. Get some stuff done now so that you can have more fun this coming year. Cleanse, clear, charge program. Okay. There's a lot of control issues, a lot of rumors, speculation, price gouging, people that just want to raise the price just to make a problem and make gossip. Follow the truth. Go with traditional items. Safety first, traditional items first, not things that you need, not things that are shiny. Because we're asking about. Again, the hangman makes his own problems because of his thinking. So he needs to change his thinking, surrender his ego, so he can have enlightenment on what he needs to do, so he doesn't have a problem. There will be fear, okay, but we're okay. Ultimately, we're okay. Just go to traditional places where you can do your saving and spend, be like the Queen of Pentacles. She doesn't buy clothing fads. She buys traditional classic clothes, like the little black dress and great pair of jeans, a black shirt, a white t-shirt, just classic stuff. Classic. Not bell-bottom yoga pants and ruffled sleeves or all that green stuff they got going on. Some people, oh my God, when they just try to bring up the green that nobody likes to wear, and now they're putting it on everybody. It's terrible. It's just so you'll go out and buy more. So be the queen. Embody your inner queen of pentacles. All right, let's take a look and see. Now, let's go ahead and ask the question. What is going on? Because we got 1,400 in the room. Woohoo, hit that like button. You guys help a girl out, help the algorithm. Thank you so much for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. All right, what is going on at the time Trump goes down? What is happening? What are the things that are going on in our world? Yeah, I mean, I went to Goodwill with my son the other day. He was looking for some stuff for his house just to get by. He just got a new house. And I didn't even know. When did Goodwill start selling brand new rugs in there? And they were really good price. That was awesome. Okay, so secrets will be revealed. So pay attention to when the secrets come out. So the book that the high priestess has, the scrolls that she has, the information comes forward. Okay, and intuitively we know we're getting closer. All right. Now, this is very important. We just went through the time of Cancer, that is the Chariot. However, the Chariot on its side is when things get stuck. It's when certain parties or certain people cannot move forward. They lose control. They're not in control. Things do not balance. Males and females could be arguing. That synergy comes apart because of the Hindu Yoni and Lingam here, that symbol there, and the different phases of the moon are there, and the duality of the black and the white sphinxes. So they're not in unison. They're not balanced, and the Chariot cannot have victory and move forward. So there's adversity is going on. Okay, now we just got, this is our card for yesterday, our card of the day. And then we got the Hierophant for today. So again, this is seeking answers. And this is also when we ourselves return to the root of our well-being. So when we go within to get answers from our God voice, right? When the voice that you hear clairaudiently, the things that you feel clairsentiently when you ask a question and you need an answer and you do your own reading. Okay, so the new work is over here, but we've gone in the past. Now, there could actually be a passing of someone. There can be things that come to a standstill, things that aren't working any longer in conjunction and correlation with the Chariot. So we'll see that the old way of doing things just isn't going to work during this time. Things come to a standstill. And then here comes all this new rush of energy, and it's destabilizing energy. It sets the old on its ear. So you can, maybe a few people in Congress or Senate will be retiring or leaving in any way. Unstable, a big energy, a burst, all these horses. Those are such huge power totem animals in the tarot. But if you look at this, one horse is facing this way and one horse is facing this way. So it's out with the old and in with the new. So that could be the elections coming up, right? On a scale from 0 to 10, we're at 7. We're almost there. Now, this is important because this is how we're seen. So we cannot fight amongst ourselves with each other. It's very important that we see clearly that we are supposed to be in unison, and these dogs in the moon, these wolves in the moon, they're not grateful for where they started. So this is a lack of gratitude, and so everyone's arguing. There's fighting going on here, and within our own pack, within their pack, within our pack. It seems like this is all happening right now. And then people rise up and say, okay, we've got to do better. We've got to forgive others. We got to forgive ourselves and forgive others. We've got to wipe this slate clean and start over. So when you hear people calling for a new start, let's just forgive and start over. That's going to be a big clue. A fresh start. There's announcements that will be made that they're not going to do something the way they've been before, that a change is taking place, and a calling for a fresh start. And it's getting past the lies and the deceit and not barking at each other. So one of the main things that will happen is things will come to a standstill. The Republicans that have been getting things passed won't be having that kind of victory any longer. There'll be infighting. The Democrats may have infighting of their own, and which is happening. And then there's a call for unity and people standing up and then to start over. There's going to be a major announcement made with this Page of Wands that heralds a better time for all. And the people that are on the bottom of the wheel come up to the top of the wheel. Even the devil, or the red Anubis here, gets to go up to the top. Everybody gets a turn at the top. So it's a great time of change. So that's what's going on. This is also the time of eclipses. So there's two cards in the tarot that show eclipse, the moon and the Eight of Cups, right? So I think we have eclipse. Do we have one in August? I know we have one in September. If anyone in the audience knows when our next eclipse is. So that's going to be a time. And emotions are going to be cray, right? But I think we've got a good idea of what's going to be going on. The old way of working things just isn't going. I think that's because an ad came on my screen or we're having lightning. So I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Hang with me. Okay, so infighting, misinformation, announcements, forgiveness, wiping the slate clean, calling for unity in order to make things better. Then the people that have been at the bottom or were shoved down at the bottom come up to the top. All right. Let's see if they can give us any other clues. I can ask about Ron Wyden. Will he be successful in finding the money trail completely, where the money went for the EPs? I can ask that. That's a good question. All right. September 7th and September 21st. I know we have the new moon this Thursday. The eclipses are in September. Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. You guys are so awesome. Okay, so, I feel like we're clear. I mean, for the August date, I mean, my angel said you signed up for one more year. So August would be the last month of it. So that time's out, right? We would have to be getting clarity by that time. All right. Can we have any more clear information about what types of events are going on in the world? Whoop. So I'm getting the Hierophant again. So this is uncovering messages. Information coming to the front. Things that were hidden or unseen will now be seen. All right. Any other events you can tell us? Any other information you can tell us? About events that will be taking place during the time that Trump has to step down or resign or gets impeached or taken out or goes down. So I mainly really wanted to come on today to, especially after going on with Kevin, was to give you the special messages and to ask why everyone's getting the, not everyone, but a lot of people are getting the devil card. So we really have to use, our money to the best way we can. Okay. Find the coupons. Work together with others. Share meals with others. All right, it's when somebody leaves. And here is the other eclipse card. So this is a big deal. So mark those eclipses on your calendar. And it could be a retreat. It could be Putin's retreat. God, please, would be such an awesome prayer. An answered prayer if Putin would leave Ukraine, withdrawal from the fight, walking away. Okay. And that's a big announcement. So I'll have to ask if he's going to do that. Information that is dribbled out to us. And then we're moving forward. Ships coming in, shipments coming in. The removal of the tariffs. We're helping other people. I don't know if this is Gaza. More ships. Shipping channels. Reserves. Helping other people out. Maybe we're going to help Ukraine rebuild or help Gaza. Making things work everywhere. Balancing act. Okay. All right, so we'll move forward after somebody retreats. Somebody gives up, retreats, goes away, leaves, steps down. More people in Congress will step out. So this is good. And then watch the eclipse times. I think that's really important too. Overreach. And again, people who have gone without now come up to the top. Okay, let's see if it could be just emotions, just on a roller coaster of emotions. All right. Somebody else get fired, leaves. All right, so we have a lot of clues. That gives us a lot of things to evaluate. Now I want to know if Putin is going to give up in Ukraine. Please send prayers for Ukraine. Prayers work. Thanks for you guys when you mentioned your miracles and you took time to write the stories that shared with everyone when we asked about miracles the other day. There were some fabulous stories there. Will Putin give up and stop the war? Walk away from trying to acquire Ukraine? Maybe they stand up and finally do something to take him out. I didn't get the world card though. He isn't winning. The challenge is for him to cut it off. He's still defending, still trying. He's still moving forward. There will be meetings and a big decision. I don't see him giving up. So maybe his own people take him out. So let's just check in on him. He wants the land. He wants that land. Does Putin get removed? Is there going to be a revolt? Does Putin get removed? We know Netanyahu is going to get removed. Is Putin going to get removed? He won't stop until he gets more property. He's standing, but there's change. He's holding on. There's a call for removal. People will rise up. There's going to be a big fight. People have to commit to it. It's filled and charged with emotions. They want a new start. They're tired of going without. This isn't up here, though, but we're getting closer to that. We're getting closer. I do feel that we're going to get information about Ivana. Someone said Rosie did a video on that. We did some readings on that. It appears that there was something in her drink. She wasn't even aware of what was happening. Something was placed there, like a roofie or something like that. Are we going to ever get the truth about that? What happened with her? I don't see how. Body was whisked away. Delay. A judge. Oh, someone tells. Someone's afraid to tell. Someone has information, and someone that's mad will speak up. Someone that has resentment against him. And I mean, it could be a couple. So it could be maybe Ivanka and Jared look into it, or maybe somebody else, maybe her lover, Ivana's lover, somebody that cared for her. All right. What else do you guys want? Oh, Ron Wyden. Will he be successful at getting the money trail for Epstein? Will he have more success, continued success? Ron Wyden. Wyden. Will he have more success uncovering the money trail for Epstein? He has a lot of people working on it. All right, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Ivana was BFFs with. Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, that's right, because they even shared different people that worked with them and stuff like that. Or just, I said that in a terrible way. Employees. Well, he's going to get help. He's not, right now he doesn't have it all, but he is going to get help. People are going to help him get the answers, the hidden answers. He will get it. He is going to have success with this story, and there's the happy ending at the end of that chapter. So that man is going to get some big answers. And it will involve people from different parts of the world as well. So where money was laundered, right? Because we don't see where these plans went. Okay. Wow. All right. That was a great question. So the answer is yes. Yeah, allegedly, right, Becca? All right. Okay, so I guess we're going to wrap it up. Let's try to get another message for you and I. What action do our guides and angels want us to take? What action? What other messages are coming through for us? Strong and clear. Cleanse, clear, charge program. Sweep out your place. I'm still getting the dark-haired lady with the report, so I'm going to say Avril Haines, okay? I think Russia's having, I wanted to ask about Ukraine. Doggone it. Okay, well, we're going to continue to send prayers for Ukraine. Think positive, believe in things that are unseen. Think positive. More information is coming. Both world cards. There are people in other places that are working together to try to help us because they know that there are good people here. You know, I feel like they know what happened. They saw the rally numbers for Kamala Harris. All right, embrace your inner child and play. So the message is to play. Don't worry about these dipshits. Do not go into fear. We're going to be okay. There are people that have answers, people that have a lot of money. There are corporations that are working to try to make things better for us. That there are people coming together that have that are family aristocracies, that have legendary names, that have a lot of money, that are going to provide this. There's the Kabbalah there, the Tree of Life, and it's a gate card, so we can go through this gate. So just do what you can do to clear your mind, to focus on your health, because your health is your wealth, and embrace your inner child. So play. If you haven't rode your bike in a while, ride your bike. If you haven't gone to a movie, go to a movie. Clean things out, clean your space. Play outside, play a game you haven't played in a long time. Be around younger people and animals and fur babies and play. So Celebrate now for the win that's coming. Okay? So, and don't worry, it's coming. So watch the first part of the readings when I got if you're just joining us, for the messages that we got, because it's really important. And I think we got a lot of really great answers. And watch for the time of the eclipses. We're getting through this. We're close. You know, it's like Becca's grand tableau. We're close. We are close. All right. Okay. So think of some good stuff for me to ask on Friday. I'll be back on Friday. This week is Cray over here with me, and Zinni's going back to the vet. I'm getting my permanent crown. Just crazy stuff. Okay. It's all good though. It's all good. We've got this. We've got it. And we're doing a great job. All right. Our guides are very proud of us. Get your guru on. See you soon.